Sunday, anywhere you are watching us from. Good morning, good evening, depending on where you are watching from. All right, so this is Healthy Living Global. As you all know, this is a platform where we use to give you the health tips that you need in order to stay healthy. All right, so that's what we do on this platform. So, and we encourage you guys to keep following this particular um, remain ready to in this live streaming behind schedule. All right, so I expected to start in between 12 to. Please, if you are joining for the first time, do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget. There's always a head tip on this particular platform. All right, on how they living global. So once you come, do well to like our uh, live streaming, share to groups where you belong. Let them come and join us as soon as possible. All right, so this particular platform, we share health tips here. We bring about health promotion, disease prevention. We create awareness on some health challenges that you may be having. All right, a lot of people may be having, but they are not aware of it. So they are ignorant of it. Sometimes they, if by knowing it, knowing um, about that disease or that illness, it will enable them to get a better treatment for it, to even make better decisions as regards the treatment. So let us take note of that. Happy Sunday once again to all of you. All right, I'm the health educator of this particular platform. If you are joining us for the first time, if you are not aware, all right. So our goal remains that we are committed to move this healthy living to a global scale. All right. Let us see how everyone will look at people. You see a lot of people being hospitalized. Right. A lot of people are passing through terminal illnesses. Many things that people are passing through. Is something that we need to take necessary actions. All right, to make sure that we prevent the one that are preventable, right? Preventable illnesses, we can be able to. All right, so for quite some times now, we have been discussing about skin conditions, which the sole aim of these discussions is for us to be able to differentiate all these skin conditions, right? Black spot or blackhead, all right? Let us differentiate it with that of psoriasis, all right? Differentiate it with that of vitiligo, differentiate it also with that of tinea, or to have discussed about all these skin issues. The reason of this differentiation, knowing the differences, is that what it will help you to save money and also help in protecting you from producing resistant strains of bacteria. All right, because people will see some certain health condition, like maybe you are having urticaria or hives. All right, you may be having that issue, and you say, okay, let me go and take antibiotics. All right, you take antibiotics. Urticaria or hives actually can be caused by different things, even antibiotic inclusive, right? But it doesn't mean that once you're having urticaria, you just start using antibiotics. No, all right. If you are doing that, that is what we call antibacterial abuse, right? You don't know what is behind that particular urticaria or hives. You don't know the cause. You just go and start using medicine, and before you know it, you can develop resistant strains of bacteria. Probably it's an allergic reaction that is causing it, right? That you are reacting to, and you start using antibiotics, all right, to cure you of the hives or urticaria. Before you know it, it will still worsen the skin condition and also lead to antibacterial resistance. Just responsible for your own health. So that is why we're making this a live streaming. Yeah, is a thing of concern, all right, which I've mentioned before now, that there is proliferation of drugs, especially in a country like Nigeria, all right. proliferation of antibiotics, to be precise, because that one have a higher side effect. All right, so the proliferation of these drugs, or which in the end is making this drug, right, this side effect to begin to come, all right, to anyone that is taking it. Because people, what I mean by the proliferation is that we no longer find it in the hand of professionals or experts in the field of health, right? So we see it even in the hand of non-experts, in the hand of anyone can just go and buy and just use, right? It's a challenge, all right, our critical. So all those things are needed for us to come and request for a particular medicine, all right. Please do well to ask for the reason the person may be using it, because some people, we have a particular illness, and because their neighbor use, so they will just be using it because their neighbor said. In Nigeria, once you become ill, all right, maybe critically ill, you are going to see numerous advisors, thousands of advisors. People will come and advise you from the east, west, north, and south. Somebody can tell you, gargle your mouth with warm water or hot water. Somebody say, no, don't try it, it will peel your tongue. So use cold water. Somebody say, no, use aboniki. Somebody, many things, especially if you're having something like oral thrush, all right, not knowing that what is a sort of a special type of fungal infection, fungus, so that is causing that oral thrush, which we just need to use a specific medicine and solve it. But people give you a lot of prescriptions, even the one that is not in line. So that's what we see in Nigeria, and we want to curb this by making every of our subscribers to stun. That's what we do on this platform. This is Healthy Living Global, and we remain committed. Now, we discuss a lot of things within this period. That hives urticaria, I think that's the last one we discussed. We discussed that on Friday. We did not stream yesterday. I mentioned it on Friday that I will be having a lot of activities by Saturday, so we could not stream. So on Friday we mentioned about urticaria or hives, which we explained that these urticaria hives can be caused by different things, can be caused by heat, even medicine, or a reaction to medicine, reaction, allergic reaction, and so on. All right, where the skin is having all these rashes all over the body, inches all over the body. All right, that can even discolor the skin whenever um, you anaphylaxis. All right, anaphylaxis is a serious condition that is capable of leading to release of histamine. All right, histamine is what causes inflammation of muscles or any area at all. All right, when you are having reaction, it can even cause catarrh, even dropping of tears. Tears can be excessive tearing, can just be coming as if maybe you are crying. All those things are allergic reaction signs. All right, so when you're having urticaria and it result to anaphylaxis, all those things can come in. All right, even swollen lip. All right, so all those things are the things that can come as a result of that. And in a very serious one, it can lead to angioedema. We mentioned. So I said anaphylaxis is a very serious and severe reaction to a particular medicine, a particular skincare, or allergic reaction, or heat environment, or something. If you are reacting to something, so it can give that anaphylaxis. So angioedema is the swelling of a particular part, right? Of course, we say that this anaphylaxis, when it's very severe, it can lead to secretion of histamine. Histamine causes a lot of things in the body because of reaction. It causes inflammation, swelling, and also that's when it now result angioedema. It can even make your lip to swell up, your tongue to swell up and fill your mouth. Different reaction, and this can be dangerous and deadly. It can lead to the swollen, right, of the airways. It can make the airways to swell up, and before you know it, it can reduce the the passage of oxygen into the body, and also the output of carbon dioxide. So if there is no ventilation, ventilation is the taking in of oxygen and removing of carbon dioxide. If the ventilation is not enough or not working properly, of course it's going to be detrimental to the system, all right? Because in the system, a lot of things can happen. If some certain part of the body deprived of oxygen, all right, causing a condition known as cyanosis, all right, is still another issue on its own. So, and also build up of carbon dioxide can be very toxic, all right, if there's nowhere it can be excreted. So all those things is things we need to know about this I say once somebody is able to notice all this swelling of lips, swelling of face, and other things as a result of this urticaria or hives, quickly go to the healthcare center. All right, let it be treated in emergency room. It's not something you can handle on your own. All right, so we stopped at cancer of the skin. So please just take note. Cancer of the skin, like I mentioned, is not contagious, though it's very deadly, and treatment of it can go like immunotherapy, all right, and other health interventions to destroy that particular cancerous cells, right? So that's what there is. Sometimes you may even need something like skin grafting and so on, other surgical procedures, all right? So that's what is done as far as that cancer is concerned, and it can be handled by the healthcare professional. So once you notice something on your skin, please quickly go to the health center and get an intervention that you need, right? Because you may not know exactly where the issue is coming from, all right? We have mentioned a lot of them, all right? A lot of skin issues, all right? Which we mentioned about acne vulgaris, psoriasis, hives, urticaria. We have mentioned that of tinea. We have mentioned even psoriasis, vitiligo, all right? This rosacea, and even skin cancer. So all these things, we just want to differentiate them so that you know there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, even the one we haven't mentioned. But we're going to end it here, right? About the skin issues. All right. So the essence of this is anytime you're having skin conditions, all right, and you discover it's proving stubborn, seek medical help at once. All right. Even if it's not proving stubborn, seek medical help, because you never can tell what skin condition or what all those things is all about till you get to the healthcare center. You will know what exactly. All right. So most of the time, it's just a small money you are going to spend due to that your issue is not that serious. So you just spend a little money for that particular health challenge. But guess what? That professional guardian you are going to receive in the hospital, all right, especially in a trusted hospital, all right, where the practices are up to standard. So that's professional guidance will go a long way in helping you to be on the know, all right, make you to stay active, which is the reason you need to be part of us here. Everyone needs to be part of this platform because we give you what you need on this platform. That's what we do, Healthy Living Global. So please share this video. Let your people see it. Let your friends and loved ones see this video. Let them get this video and use this video to upgrade their understanding about health, skin health conditions, right? So let us get it and be able to make better decisions whenever we're having skin condition. All right, thank you guys for being part of us today. If you are joining for the first time, do well to share this video, turn on notification, that is subscribe and turn on notification. All right, make sure your family and friends are part of this live streaming. If you want to reach out to me directly through DM, or maybe you want to ask anything that you don't want to ask on the comment section, of course The comment section is open for anyone that want to ask questions. And once I notice any notification, I'll come and attend to your question. I remain committed. Now, if you are having issue with that, you can private chat me on WhatsApp 070, all right, to make sure that we take this your healthy life to a global scale. I want you guys to look good. Everybody subscribers of this channel, look good, please. All right. No, be healthy, be active. All right. Instead of you passing through this